Welcome back to NASCAR 25 Career Mode. We're back for another episode. This time we're at Pocono. We are doubling up again. As we look ahead, I think, was it last time they said we were 10 races to the playoffs? Let's see. We've got Pocono, Echo Park, a couple road courses in Chicago and Sonoma. That's 4. Dover makes 5, 6 with Indy, 7 with Iowa, 8 with Watkins Glen. That's 3 more road courses to do. 9 and 10, yeah. 10 races until the playoffs start. Then we have 10 races in the playoffs, so 20 races left at least on the Cup side. I'm pretty sure at least... For sure, I think New Hampshire is not an Xfinity race. I don't know about Kansas. So there's a couple of races left that are going to be solo Cup guys. We can look over here at the other schedule. That's standings. There are 10 on this side before the playoffs as well, but it's a different 10. So there's something missing. I don't know what it is. We're not going to worry about it right now. We're going to jump back into the Cup side and get our cars ready here for Pocono. The old tricky triangle. Oh, and I forgot, we also got a new sponsor last time out, so might have to work on some new cars here. We'll do top 10's fine. Because now I got my old Liquid Death cars with Advent Health on it. That's fine. We'll work on our car here for Atlanta. That'll be all good to go. Oh, I forgot that there's something missing over here. There it is. Look at all those P's we got now. Alright, and then we still got level 10s bouncing around somewhere, right? We're all level 11 now? Hell yeah. Alright. There's that. We're going to go do the Xfinity stuff, and then I'm going to hop in the paint booth right quick so we can fix up our Cup cars before this race. Alright, there's the work we are doing for our Xfinity cars. We got our car for this week and back up to 800. We'll work on the other ones as we get there for the next few weekends. That'll be that for today. I'm going to go make this new paint scheme. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, there she is. Take a gander at the new car. We got the blue, green, and white going on. Let's go to Pocono. We'll get more views of that car as we get racing around the triangle here. Here we are at the triangle. Same guys on top. We still haven't seen Almirola get a win this year, though. He's been up there the whole time. No wins for him. I'm going to go practice to see if we can beat Almirola today. See you in just a second. We are 13th through practice, right behind Jones, Sieg, Zilich on top, ahead of Almirola, Allgaier, Mayer, and Love. So not too bad for us. I think we'll qualify in a similar spot. Then we'll just see if we can kind of work our way up through the field as we go here in the race. It's time for qualifying. Alright, headed down the front straight now, getting ready to go onto our qualifying lap. Built up speed here. Let's see what kind of run we can have. Going down into turn 1, we'll try and get out of the gas just long enough to get it to turn and then jump right back in. I think that was a pretty decent turn 1. We're about 3 or 4 tenths off of our goal in practice, but I didn't feel like we had a ton more in the car. I think just cleaning up a couple corners would have got us pretty close. But flat out through the tunnel turn here, just a little lift in 1, and then 3 is the one where you kind of got to lift and wait a little bit, but it's not too bad, actually. This car feels fairly stable and pretty nice right now, at least. Yeah, just a little lift there through 3 to get the car pointed, and then we're back on the gas, chugging down the front stretch. 11th, 52.8. It's a good chunk faster than we went in practice. Dillich on pole ahead of Allgaier, Almirola, Mayer, Creed, Love, Chastain, Quapple, Gray, Hill, and then we were right behind them, so we're right up there. We should have a chance here. How about cup time? I'm gonna go see where the cup car is at in practice. Hopefully we're at similar spots with both cars, and then we'll head off to qualifying there.
We'll see who's at the fastest time here in this practice session.
Wow. Well, we continue our trend of our cup car both fully maxed out, better than our Xfinity car. We're number 1 on the timing sheets here in cup. Up almost 2/10 on Hamlin, then Byron, Larson, Elliott round out the top 5 here for practice. Let's see if we can go put it on pole. All right, off of turn 3 here, we're going on to our qualifying lap for cup. It's weird how much cup feels so much easier than Xfinity. At least this season it has. I mean, we've had incredible pace on a lot of tracks in the Cup Series where we've maybe not necessarily struggled on the Xfinity side, but not been nearly as dominant as our Cup side. We had to lift there in 1. I don't think I lift for the rest of the lap, at least on fresh tires. We can go flat out through the tunnel turn here. We can go flat out through turn 3. All the way back to the line, our foot is planted. Could be what gave me enough advantage to lead practice. That was close to the wall. We got a little tighter there, but we're fine.
What a lap.
What a 50.7.
Right there, buddy. We're the car to beat on race day.
Hot damn. By 2/10 over Hamlin, Larson, Byron, Elliott, Wallace, Keselowski, Reddick, Buescher, and Blaney. All right, well, let's dive into it. This might be our harder race for the day. Starting 11th, I believe it was, over here on the Xfinity side.
Here we go. Start it up.
We've got 25 laps to see how we can do.
Be ready.
We're starting like the Sammy Smith. We got Hill over here as well as Gray right around us at the beginning. 6 laps, stage 1. See if we can move up into the points here by the end of the stage.
Outside door. Inside now. Clear low. Clear outside.
Ooh, a little slimy through turn 1, but we're going to make it. We're in 12th at the moment. Dropped 1 place off the start. Not anything too crazy. It's better than most starts we have, so we'll take it. So we get to the end of lap 1 here, we'll be able to start looking at moves and see where we can go to get past some of these guys ahead. Here comes Sieg actually looking at us already.
Outside now.
Just going to get out of the gas long enough to keep it pointed to the inside, and then we're going to push Sammy Smith down this long straight.
Stay low. 5 to go.
Hill to the outside. Get up underneath him. A little tighter into the corner than I was expecting. Just stayed off a hill, but lost some momentum trying not to run over him. Puts us back to 12th again. I'm seeing for a push. Can get up the inside of Hill that way. Might have to lift now that we're on the inside, though. Also because we're just going to run over Smith if we don't lift.
Clear bottom. One bottom.
Go a little higher here through 3 this time. Keep Hill out there, but also gives us a chance to maybe get a good run down the front straight.
Stay high.
Oh, big push from Hill.
Clear bottom.
Gonna let us work our way all the way down inside of Quapple, maybe. Gonna back out of that a little bit, though. Don't want to be 3 wide into 1. That sounds awful. Go to the top side here of 1. Should get a good run off, but we do have 2 cars who are inside. Don't really have anywhere to go with a run if we get it.
Outside door.
Now we work our way to the inside of Gray again. Just gonna nose ahead going into the tunnel turn, but oh, the car is all over the place as I try and get it slowed down.
Clear high if you want it.
We get clipped.
Okay, shake it off. We got plenty more race left.
And we're around. There it is. Tried to go down into the tunnel turn. It was a little tight, but it was kind of like stepping its way up the hill. Got a little sideways, got clipped, and we found a wall. We're going to come in and fix it. We're going to start way in the back, I think. Oh yeah, dead last. Got a lot of work to do in the last 2 stages now.
10 away.
Said it was going to be the harder race.
Go, go, go.
Doesn't seem like it's going to be that. Should be able to make easy work of at least the back half of the field. It might get a little harder once we get up into around 20th place to make these passes, but I think the first 15 to 18 cars should be pretty easy to get by once we get up to speed here. Oh my god, it's just so much tighter than I expect it to be every corner.
Clear inside.
But it's tight in a weird way where it doesn't turn, but the back end is sliding, which is counterintuitive in every way.
One outside. One outside.
It's fine. We'll try and get up the inside of the 07. Not quite going to get there. Slide back in line.
Outside door. 3 wide. One outside. Clear high.
Up to 33rd now. Lights is going to push us way out wide here. We'll lift a little bit earlier than I think this time. Try not to slide up the track too much. We did a decent job there. We're going to run in the back of Joey Gase, which is going to get us even a little more sideways. There goes Joey. He's going to clip us. Ooh, and he took the field with him. Green spinning. That's the end of stage 2. It's going to be a quick race. We got up to 31st.
Pit road is open.
Seems like at least on the Xfinity side here, everybody
Here's where we're taking this
is
stop. What do you think?
incredibly unstable. I don't really want to come in for half a can. Yeah, let's go out, stay out front. We won't pit here. Yeah, it just seems like everybody's really unstable. Like, people start getting into each other a little bit, and then we're all gone. We're flying. We'll start from the lead this time, though. No pits after we pitted at the end of stage 1 there. Everybody else came down other than Lights here.
We'll get the lead back. Stay focused. One up high.
Shifted a touch late on that one. That's not great. There goes Zillage by, Creed, Mayer, Hill. We had Allgaier behind us. That's the only reason he didn't get by. Here comes Sawalich to the outside.
One up high.
Get the back of Hill a little bit. Trying to get the power down. They just weren't really moving in front of us. I'd like to go green flag run to the end here. Would give us a chance to get spread out and maybe not be bouncing off each other as much. Kind of whipping around the outside. They do have fresher tires than myself and the 07, who we get into a little bit. We got to push up the inside. I thought he was going to go a little higher than he did. We're in 10th still. We're top 10. Trying to go to the outside of Sanchez on entry here. He's going to go really wide. Oh my god. We got into the back. Wow. Yeah, these cars suck.
Caution's out.
We got in the back of Sanchez there a little
Pit road's
bit.
open
It
this time.
pushed him a little bit sideways. I'm actually surprised he caught it.
One
And then
change,
I
anything up?
just, it shot me to the right,
Now, fellas,
which
let's get a nice smooth stop.
didn't help because there was a wall up there, and then we just started looping.
Pace cars off.
How about we pit again and we go all the way to the back yet again? This race is not good.
Be ready. There's the green flag.
The problem is, it's such a short race, I can't even, like, you can't wait for them to spread out much, because there's only 8 laps left now.
Stay high. Bring it in.
Oops, I didn't want to do that. There's only 8 laps left in the race, so I can't really hang out back here and then take 15 laps to get up through the field. I gotta go.
Outside
I don't like this position that I'm in. That's why. A little tap trying to stay off of green and Gase at the same time, and it almost pitched us around again. These cars are terribly unstable here. All of them. The littlest touch and we're sliding. Not much leaning on people here. Well, at least I'll be up to 36 now. It's a good thing we have some wins, or else we'd be in deep trouble trying to get to these playoffs. We're going to have to get rid of these bad finishes, though, before the playoffs, because we want to make it deep. Wow, that's loose. We're just going to push here, because I don't want to be 3 wide for this next turn. Yeah, see, he's already sliding. I just gave him a little push off into the corner. Now I am the one, in fact, with the fresher tires, which is good. Gives me the option to go by some guys. We have way more speed than them. All the way down the straight, we're trying to pull clear of Ellis. We'll get there. Lift off as quickly as I can to try and get the car ready for this turn. Nice run down the next straight here. Long Pond straight. Yeah. I was trying not to hit anybody too hard. Just tap the back of Kyle C. We'll kind of back out of it here so that we're not 2 or 3 wide going into the corner. Now we'll go 3 wide. It's a little easier to go 3 wide through 3, although Clemens is going to drive us to the bottom of the track, so we'll back out of it again. There's cars pitting. We may have to come in for a splash and go just so we don't automatically win on fuel mileage, because I think I can make it. I don't feel like that's fair. Although everybody had the opportunity. I was just the only fool that had crashed and had to. We'll see if everybody comes down or not. We're up to 19th now. Trying to close in on the 99. Go high through the tunnel turn. Try and build up a little momentum down this next short straight. Used for turn 3. Leaders coming down to pit road. I think everybody will come eventually. We'll see how it shakes out. 25 to go at the line. I'm just going to have enough fuel, so maybe I do need to come and do a splash and go. We'll pull up to Thompson and die. Jump back in the gas through turn 1, get a good roll off the corner. Get right up on these guys going into the next corner. Should we come in this time? I think we'll pass these 2 and then we'll come in next time maybe. I'll bump to the back of Dye as he kind of stayed up top to block me off. I thought I was entering way higher than anybody would, but not him. Now he's going to go high early and then try and get back down in front of us. Not going to take that. We're going to sneak our way up the inside. Could have still pulled down there, but let's see. Yeah, half a can gets us there. That's fine. Probably could make it without pitting, but I think everybody else is going to pit, so we might as well come down and make it a fair fight. Tire warning's going to come on. We're not going to switch those though, so they're going to stay shredded as we come back to racing here after the pit stop. Now we might be short anyway. We're not going to get to 3 to go until we get back to the line, and we're already at 3 laps left in the tank, so we might have been like a half lap short. Had a big slide there through the tunnel turn. Whoa! go, Burton.
Clear high. Inside door. Caution.
Yeah,
Clear high if you want
I
it.
saw that one coming.
Pit road's open this time.
Guess we're
Those
gonna
pits are-
pit.
they look good. You
Right
can
side
drive.
sound
Okay, we're
fine.
pitting here.
I don't know where we're gonna restart. Burton really slowed down early there. I didn't think he'd slow down until he turned off the track. 26th. We're good. Green white checkering from 26th. We suck.
Green flag.
I suck.
One on the bottom. 2 to go this time, yeah.
Can we make up spots here? This has not been a great race.
They're all around.
Such a short race, it's hard. Like, the cars are already so jumpy, so you kind of want to give everybody some room and
3 wide.
not race it too crazy, but there's also no time.
3 wide.
If you don't race too crazy, you end up losing a bunch of
3 wide.
spots and you don't have time to get them back.
3 wide.
Ooh, that was close. The 20 got to me right as I was wiggling. I thought he was about to
Outside.
send me around, but he didn't quite.
Outside door.
We're on the way back up here, up to 14th now. Follow Sanchez. He's in the top 10. We got 1 lap to go at the line here. Could it be a nice recovery at the end?
1 high.
Get to the inside of the 42, maybe the inside of the 07 as well as we go down to turn 1.
Clear up top.
The inside of the 18, maybe the 44 as well. Gets us up to 7th. We're on a run. Might be all we can get. Sheldon Creed out front. The tire warning back on as we put right sides on, but we got the left sides now to tire warning area. Go past Chastain and Love as well in this final corner and get into the top 5. What a run right at the end. Maybe some guys stayed out or some guys didn't take tires there. Either way, 5th place for us. Now we get to go to the Cup race where I feel much better about our chances. Ooh. Alright, Allgaier wins over Creed. Tillett, Sanchez, myself, Love, Chastain, Poole, Sawalich, and Alfredo. Allgaier's winning like half the races so far this year. Nobody cares about rep anymore. We're too reputable to care. With a win at Pocono, Justin Allgaier has punched their way into the playoffs. I think he did that a long time ago. Joining the likes of Queener and more in the round of 12, who will be next to punch their ticket into the playoffs? It's a good question. All right, Cup side here. First jaunt in the new digs. Let's see what we can do from pole position.
Time to go.
40 laps on this side, so an extra 15. We got more time to work our way through the field, but probably a much more stable car too, I think.
Green, green.
Green flag in the air. We're to racing here on the Cup side. We're gonna have our normal patented terrible start. It's gonna give the 11, the 24, the 23 a chance to all get by. Also the 45 and the 12. Anybody else?
Car outside.
Oh, the 20 and the 5 as well. Maybe the 9. Saw him back there. The 6 might give us a push. That's nice of him. The 77's going to try and go by.
Stay low.
Get into the back of Elliott just a little bit coming off the corner there. Trying to keep our momentum up.
Car high.
Go all the way to the bottom. Big kind of elevator crossover move through turn 3 there. Gets us to the inside of Bell. Boy, are we slow in a straight line. What the heck? This is the best car we can put out here, and we're so slow in a straight line.
Car outside. 1 up high. Stay low. Clear outside. Car outside.
Work our way back up to the inside of Elliott now. Right on the back of Blaney. We're in 8th. Kozlowski gives us another push. Even in the draft, I'm not fast enough to pull away from guys.
They're outside.
Get to the outside of Tyler Reddick.
5 to go now.
5 to go
Stay high.
in stage 1. We're looking to get some stage points here. Big push from Chase Elliott. Gets us down into turn 1, all the way to the back of Kyle Larson. We'll make just a touch of contact. He's wiggling around, I'm wiggling around, but we both get off the corner. Here comes the 45 to give us another push. .23.11 teammates up here in the top 6 right now. Hamlin's still out front, but Byron looking up the inside to try and take that lead. Not going to do it this time. We'll try and get up the inside of Kyle Larson, headed onto the long front straight.
Clear high.
Not going to work. We'll drop in behind him, get some draft. Bubba Wallace is going to give us a little push as well. Ooh. Just get in the back of Larson a little bit.
Outside.
Now we'll look up the inside again. We keep being able to get to his inside on the corners, but the straights we don't have any power on. Here's a good run through turn 2, up next to and maybe even just ahead of the 5 as we go into turn 3. That should give us a chance to move past him here in the corner. Just like that, we're up to 3rd again. Pole sitter, so we know we're fast in a 1-lap shootout, just depending on the conditions in front of us. We'll see if I can't pull in on Hamlin and Byron here and get in a fight for the lead. Would be a pretty decent turn 1. That's going to get us way closer to them. Under 4/10 of a second now between myself and Byron. As we head down the Long Pond straight into the tunnel turn. See if I can catch him here. Gained a couple more tenths there. We're going to go high into 3. I'll go low, get to the inside of Byron, make that move stick. Now we'll go after Hamlin. We'll go to the inside of him as well.
2 to go this time.
2 to go in the stage. Looking to collect a good handful of points here. Bump from behind. Go a little high with that extra push off into the corner. That's fine. We get it slowed up and turning. It'll keep us on the back of Hamlin for now. Just going to peek out a little bit, let him know we're here, we're ready to make a move.
One outside.
Back to the gas here through turn 2 to the inside of Hamlin. Can we get it done through turn 3 and try and run away?
Clear high. Outside.
No, he's going to squeeze down in front of us through turn 3, blocks us off, kills our momentum. 1 lap left to try and pass him then.
One more time.
We have opened up a bit of a gap to Byron, although he's trying to close back in right now. We're going to have maybe 1 shot at getting Hamlin through turn 3 for the stage win. We'll see. Back to the gas here. I don't think we're close enough. No, Hamlin's got a decent car today. He's going to stay ahead of us as we come off of turn 3, headed back to the line. Stage 1 will take 2nd, grab 9 points.
Stage points, baby. Good job. Pit road's open this time.
Everybody else is going to pit. I'll do the same. No repairs needed. We'll leave everything else as is. Just put some new tires and some more fuel here and get ready to go. Head away.
Green, green, green.
Green flag back in the air. Get back up through the gears here. Gonna lose a lot of spots as usual off the restart. That's fine. We saw we could get back into it. 16 laps for the second stage, so a bit longer. Gives us more of a chance to run back down the leader, especially when you miss shift going into one. Oh, and just guess who it is right next to me as I miss shift? The old Hurricane. He's got that miss shift down. He did it once. Larson's going to give us a little push back towards Briscoe. Blaney ahead of him. Go around the outside of the tunnel turn here. Try and build up some momentum on the 19. Get a good pass through turn 3 here. We'll be higher than him. That might give us some momentum.
Stay high. One on the bottom.
Oh, don't hit Blaney. Get all the way up to the back bumper of Reddick. Start to push him down the straight. But the car is all over the place. We hold on to it though. Got a little Toyota train going on the outside here. Blaney trying to get up to the inside of the train, but we had 4 in a row there until Hamlin jumped in front of Larson, or Byron, sorry. Larson's behind us. We got the 223.11 guys right in front of us right now, though. We'll definitely have to make a pit stop during this stage. We'll see if we get anywhere near getting into lap traffic, the back of the field. Not sure that we will. It's a big track, so probably be hard to get to the back of the field in 16 laps, but we'll see. Anything can happen. The outside of Reddick. Get on the back of Bubba. Let's start pushing him. Oh, we pushed him and just made a gap for Reddick to get back in. Really, really bad on the straights. That's going to be our big downfall if we end up losing this race or somewhere like in Indianapolis. We're just bad on the straights. We're great in the corners. Down through turn 2, we'll finally clear Reddick. Go after Wallace by himself now. Where's he gonna go? He's gonna go high, he's gonna go low, he's gonna do as much aero blocking as he can. It's not gonna work though. As much as my car's wiggling, it's still gripping on through the corners. We're ahead. We got Byron and Hamlin again. Wallace is gonna try and help us get up to him. Huge run through turn 1. Look at that. We might go by both of them. Not quite gonna get Hamlin. That's probably gonna put us 3 wide if we stay there, so we'll just slide in behind him. Try and get another run on these guys and get ahead. It's gonna be tough to pull away with our terrible straight line speed. But we're gonna do what we can. Through turn 3, we're gonna get our nose ahead to the lead. But just tap the wall. It's going to give Hamlin and Byron a chance to drive back by. See if Wallace can pull back up to me as well. I think he's a little too far back. Another really good turn 1. It's going to give us a chance to get up behind Hamlin again down the Long Pond Straight. Tried to go a little higher. Didn't quite hit it right. Trying to do whatever I can to get by these guys. It's tough that they're so close to each other because I can't really just go up the inside because Byron's there. So we gotta be a little creative to get past these guys. Hit that wall again. Like a little lighter than I hit it last time, so we're still moving forward. Get in the draft of Byron and Hamlin again through turn 1. Front spread out enough that we're not really going to lose any spots here, but we're really struggling to gain on these front 2 and get this pass done. As it should be. Shouldn't be easy to lead a NASCAR race. We'll see as the tires wear out where we're at. We're probably getting close to pit stops here. We'll see what pit stops do to the running order. 10 to go in the stage. Probably gonna make it a couple more laps, yeah. The end of 8 laps would be halfway through this stage. We can start thinking about coming down then, because we know we can make it. Just kind of towing along with these front guys. I'd like to get further away from Wallace and Larson behind, but we haven't, in the last few laps, been able to get any huge runs on them. Here through the tunnel turn this time, though, we do. Gets us to the outside of Byron. Ooh. Really didn't want to turn that time. Still in line, a couple cars coming down to the pits. I'm going to finish out this lap and then come down next time by, I think. Well, let's see. Do you think they're going to come this time? Let's come this time.
Bring it in, hit this time. All right, let us know what adjustments you need.
Oh, wait. I don't want right sides, I want 4. There we go.
All right, bring it in and hit this time.
Might have lost a little time trying to figure out my pit strategy there. Yeah, we wouldn't have quite made it back to the pits, depending on how accurate their fuel number is, so we'll come in this time. Just gotta remember, they slow down really early.
Car inside.
Wow, we just got down to speed there. That was close.
Leader is pitting.
Alright, we just got the notification that the leader's pitting. That's how much we've lost to Byron. He's going off into turn 1 right now. Come off with Reddick here. And Busher just went by. Here comes Keselowski. A couple RFK guys having a good run here. We're going to get back up to speed and then have to try and make some passes again to get back to where we were. Smith takes over the lead as he's still out there running. See if we can pull back up to Keselowski and Reddick here. Try and get these spots back. It's nice now that we're on fresh tires. Oh, there goes Reddick up into the wall.
Yellow's out.
Well, it's good for Smith. Reddick around. We were in 19th as the caution came out. I was going to say it's nice that we're on fresh tires and we don't have cars around us. We can really use our pace, but not anymore. We're going to go back in 17th, a couple cars ahead of us, including Zane Smith. We're able to come down. Now Gregson inherits the lead.
There's the green flag. One outside.
Go back to racing here with 4 to go in stage 2, where we head off into stage 3 and have a run to the finish. The hosts of our right behind us, the 22 and the 48, going to go around the top side.
They're high. Car high.
Right back with Keselowski, who we were trying to catch up to there right at the end of that last stage, or before the caution came out. We're still in the same stage we were in. Ooh, big push from Hocevar off into the corner. Had to get on the brakes a little bit so we didn't run anybody over. There's Byron as well,
One high.
who we've been around a lot today. Bubba Wallace is going to take over the lead out front. Looks like he's got maybe that's Chase Elliott right on him.
Outside door.
Got Blaney back here, Haley,
Outside door.
who I thought was Chastain for a little while. They have very similar schemes.
3 wide. 4 wide.
Not many orange cars out here.
1 outside.
Ooh, we get a little slide there. Look at that.
Car high.
Cindric up the inside, or the outside, whichever side that is. We were 4 wide there for a second. I'm going the wrong direction right now.
Outside now.
I really can't have a bad corner because we're so bad on the straights. The second I have a bad corner, I lose 5 spots.
Clear high. Outside.
Gibbs is going to slide down right in front of me.
Outside now.
Go up the inside.
Outside door.
Nothing.
2 to go.
Well, I think I'm driving well right now. We're just going the wrong direction. And we got 2 to go now on the stage. We got to start making up some spots. We're not too far away from stage points. Wow, that's a big snap. Get a little bit of a push from Gilliland here. Goes down into turn 2. Try and get off and get underneath Ty Gibbs here. Push her to the top side.
3 wide. Outside now.
Alright, up to 9th. We're in the points officially. Got Blaney, Keselowski, and there's Briscoe up just up ahead of them.
White
With
flag
1 to
right.
go. White flag in the air. Should be able to collect points in both the stages, which is good. That's helpful.
1 low.
Shoot to the top side on Blaney. Keselowski gonna be up in front of us. We'll have to push him down the straight here.
Stay high.
Blaney's gonna be able to stay just to the inside.
Stay high.
Now we might be able to squeeze between them. Blaney's still there.
Clear outside.
It's really annoying. But Blaney's just fast enough to not let me clear him. Now we might
Clear high if you want it.
get by Keselowski. Still haven't cleared Blaney. It's fine because we're going to follow Briscoe to the line.
Top 10 for that stage right there. Pit road is open.
Pits are open. We're going to come down. Wallace ended up winning that stage.
Let us know if you want to change this strategy.
4
up.
tires. Don't need any repairs. Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go, fellas. Be ready. Pace car's off.
Alright. We'll restart 7th here. We'll see how far back we end up falling off this restart. But we do have a decent amount of laps left, I would imagine, to get back to the front. About 16 again, so similar to the last stage. So we'll have to do a pit stop somewhere in here. Get off into turn 1. And keep up with this front pack best we can.
1 outside. 3 wide.
Actually didn't drop too bad so far. Let's see if we can keep up with them.
Stay low. Outside door.
Oh, Briscoe's tight. We all make it though. Not any contact, I don't think, actually.
Stay low. Car outside.
Big run through turn 3. We'll get a bunch of them.
Clear up top.
Look at that move.
Now.
Just kind of feathered the throttle enough to get it going through and got a handful of spots as we head down into turn 1.
1 outside.
Behind Larson, inside of Elliott.
Car high.
Still have Hamlin, Byron, and Wallace up here. Hamlin back to the lead. Hamlin and Byron were the 2 that we were racing a lot earlier for that lead. Never got it. Through turn 2 on the back of a couple Hendrick guys. Larson is really high. I follow him through though. Gonna try and kind of cross him over, coming off the corner. Get some draft off his teammate. Not gonna work. He's faster than I am. We're in 6th right now. It's not a bad spot. I'd like more though. We know we were fastest in 1 lap pace earlier, so we
Outside.
have a feeling we could get to the front. get into Elliott a little bit, trying to keep our momentum through one. He's gonna spin. Ooh.
Yellow's out.
I didn't feel like I got into him that much, but it was too much for him to handle. We're not gonna pit with everybody else.
Pace car's off. Be ready now.
Get ready.
Go, go, go.
Green flag back in the air. We start from 4th. We have Blaney right behind us. Is that Blaney? Yeah. Larson to our inside. Wallace up here. Byron takes the lead. Hamlin doesn't have a push because I can't get up to him. I don't have to go. Now we'll start to pull back up to Hamlin. Larson's going to try and squeeze in between us, though. We've had better restarts later on in the race here.
Stay hot.
The first few restarts were really bad. Pull up behind Hamlin here. Just gotta be careful not to get into anybody too much. We saw I barely bumped into the back of Elliott and he was gone. I don't want this to just be a caution fest at the end. We need some green flag running if we want to win this. Though we do have a pit stop left, which is going to make it pretty difficult. Unless I can get out in front and build a gap. It's going to be hard when they're 3 wide through turn 1 in front of me. We almost make it 4 wide on exit there. Not really anywhere to go with this wall in front of me. Here comes Busher to try and push us through it, maybe. We do get a decent run off of turn 2. We'll get to the inside of Wallace and Hamlin. Wallace is going to be able to slide back in front of us just as we enter turn 3. Entered a little lower than I would have liked. It hurt our corner. We couldn't go any higher. There were 2 cars up there. So up to 5th then. We continue along trying to find our way past the 3 guys that have been side by side for a couple laps now. Maybe we can push Hamlin up off the corner here and get one of the 3 out of the way. They're still 3 wide. Hamlin does get clear now. Wallace also trying to get clear of Larson. Might give him a little bump. Larson squeezing us tight on entry. Had to really get out of it so I didn't slide up into him. Now we'll push him through the corner. There goes Hamlin down to the pits. So we follow now the 200 guys out front. I think now is the time to do our stop. They want right sides. Let's do it. Make a big run on Larson through turn 1, get to his outside. Not the most ideal place to be when you want to come down to the pits, but it's okay. We'll be fine. We're going to make sure we do not speed this time. We were very close to speeding last time we came down to the pits. Trying to get everything we could. We were coming in behind Byron last time. Let's see who's coming in this time. Both? One? Larson for sure is.
Slow down, slow down. 1 low, 3 wide. We got a penalty. Need to bring it
Oh, I did it. I told myself not to do it, and I did it. Damn. I think it was the only way we were going to win, to be honest. I don't think we were going to stay close enough to him through the pit stops. I had to get up next to him. And instead, we're going to get like 38th. Sucks. I'm bad. I knew it was going to be close. Yeah, I mean,
car pitting in front of you.
see, me getting up next to Larson as we came in just means that we're close to him when we come out, but he still accelerates so much better than we do.
1 high. Clear high.
So we come out in 24th. A bunch more cars are going to come down to the pits. We're going to stay ahead of those cars because we'll be able to drive by them in the pits. Briscoe gives us a big push off into the corner. Gonna have to be careful with him behind me going back into the pits here. Now again, we're gonna come in for our black flag. I don't know what the speed limit is. Off the top of my head, I think it was around 55. So I'm just gonna stand on it and hope we get down to whatever the speed limit is. I did 50 to be safe. I think it was 55. Alright, the leader's on pit road, so we're not going to go down a lap to him. Somebody else probably stayed out and put us down a lap. So now we can't have a caution until everybody's come in. And back on the gas. We're officially in last.
NASCAR, back to work.
We are a lap down. Keselowski has not come back into pit yet, so there's still some guys we could probably pass. Unbelievable that I did that, but we needed to risk it. We saw how far we were already behind Larson there, just in the like 2/3 of a lap after the pit exit. So it's the only way I was going to stay with those guys, and there's not a ton of time left to run them back down. I had to get everything I could, and I got just a little too much. Keselowski came in there. Blaney's going to take over the lead. He still hasn't come down and pitted yet. Reddick, who's also way back here, interestingly enough, is the first car on the lead laps, just up ahead of Blaney. We're at 5 to go. We should get another 5 to go because we might not get another 5 to go, but we're actually 6 to go because we're down a lap, but we should get it back, I would imagine. Pulling up on Josh Berry, who's in 4th right now. He's having a good run, staying out as long as he can here.
Inside.
Try and get to the outside of him, we'll slide a bit. He keeps us going straight though, thanks Josh.
Leaders in the pit.
If you need something to lean on later, I'm here for you.
Inside door.
There go all the leaders to the pits. We're about to get our lap back now. Alright, back on the lead lap. 5 to go again. We did get 2 5 to goes. Now we gotta see if we can close in on the back of this pack. Alright, 2 to go. We got just around 2 seconds to Balicki up front. We've done a good job running him down, but he was like 8 seconds ahead of us earlier, so I don't know if we might get him, but nobody else passed him. Kind of opposite races today. We didn't run very well in the Xfinity race, but we ended up finishing in a decent spot. We actually ran pretty well in the Cup race here, and we're gonna not finish in such a decent spot. We'll have 1 lap left to pull in on Balicki, who's going to be about a second ahead of us coming across the line, maybe just under. Honestly, we may get him as we cross the line. Pretty close. 1 to go, white flag in the air. Go to the outside. Slide by here. We're up to 39th. That's all we're going to get for today, unfortunately. Could have used some more points, but we did get stage points in both stages. That'll help us out quite a bit. Hamlin gets the win. We're going to come home 39th. Man, we were fast too. Damn. Don't speed, especially in short races.
Don't worry about that one. We'll get him next time.
Yep, we're 39th, way in the back. Denny Hamlin wins over Byron, Larson, Wallace, Buescher, Keselowski, Blaney, Elliott, Gibbs, and Briscoe. Good day for RFK. Got a couple up there. Good day for Hendrick. Got 3 cars in the top 10. Hamlin praised most of the competition, but had this to say: I don't want to take too much away from my team and our win, but I gotta call Austin out for their shenanigans. What you pulled was disgraceful. Because I sped on pit road? How rude of you. Take a 5th in the Xfinity race, a 39th in the Cup race. Still made more on the Cup side than the Xfinity side. Oh, and we've blown up some parts on the Xfinity side, so we'll have to use some of our $2.1 million to fix that. Next time out, we have Echo Park, where I think we'll keep a 20. Well, it's the same super speedway as Daytona and Talladega. So should we go down to 13%? I don't know. We'll see when we get there. That'll be it for today. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. NASCAR 25 continues on tomorrow. See you then. Bye.